welcome back everybody. If you don't know, my name is Devin and I'm starting to put together a series of videos to show you how to play the lead guitar kind of from the ground up, starting with more basic stuff, and then we're going to work our way up and really put together a really cool bag of riffs before it's all said and done. Most of these videos are going to be uploaded to my website, countryguitaronline.com. There's also the tablature for these videos that I'm going to tab out each of these riffs, and you can access that by clicking the tablature link at the top of the page. So I'd highly recommend that. But anyways, the two riffs that I'm going to show you today, I just played them together. I'm going to break them apart into two pieces. The first one is kind of centered around the first position of the E minor pentatonic scale, and the second riff that I'll show you is kind of built around the second position of the E minor pentatonic scale. So anyways, let's get straight to learning those riffs. Okay, so at this point in the lesson, I'm assuming you've downloaded the free tablature for this riff that is located on my website, countryguitaronline.com. To find this tablature on my website, you can find it a couple different ways, but the easiest is probably to go to YouTube, look at the video description subject line on YouTube, and there's a video ID. Type that video ID in the search bar on my website, countryguitaronline.com, and that'll take you straight to this video. Then click on the video, and download chords and tabs is right below the video player on my website. So riff number one is built around the first position of the E minor pentatonic scale, which sounds like this. And if you'd like to see a fingering chart of the E minor pentatonics, click the scales link on my website and navigate to the E minor pentatonic scales, and you'll see a chart that shows all 5 positions of the E minor pentatonic scale. And when you're learning riff number one, don't just learn the notes and move on. Really pay attention to where those notes are in relation to that first position of the E minor pentatonic scale. This will help you visualize that position and picture it in your head, so as you learn other positions of the E minor pentatonic scale, you'll be able to put it all together and start soloing all the way up and down the neck of the guitar. So anyways, let me play this riff number one a few more times, a lot slower, so you can follow along and follow that tablature as well. Here's riff number one. And one more time. And one thing to note as you're learning this riff, trying to get it up to speed to give it that real cool country and bluegrass sound, there's a very common picking method that a lot of bluegrass flat pickers and a lot of country lead guitar players use, and what they're doing, they're constantly having that right hand, that pick move up and down. You know, sometimes they might skip the string when they do a hammer-on or something like that, but that right hand is always going up and down, you know, every beat. So for example, let me just play that riff and I'll exaggerate the pick strokes with my right hand. So there we go. Hammer on. So you kind of get the idea. You want to keep that right hand moving. And if you practice it slow and build your speed up, it'll really serve you in the long term because you'll be able to play riffs a lot quicker and a lot more efficiently. And moving right along to riff number two. Alright, so now I'm going to play riff number two a lot slower. I just wanted to mention that there is a section in the riff about the middle that sounds like that. I just want to let you know that I'm not using the pick the entire time. I'm using my right middle finger to catch the high E string 2 times. It'll make a lot more sense as you start playing the riff, but I just wanted to be aware of that. So here it is. Pluck. Pluck. One more time, I kind of messed that one up. Pluck. Pluck. So that's how I do it. I think it gives it a cool sound and kind of mixes it up, and you can really play that riff a lot faster. But your choice, you can use the pick if you want to. Just wanted to throw that out there. And riff number 2 incorporates notes from the second position of the E minor pentatonic scale. So when you're learning riff number 2, try to visualize the second position of the E minor pentatonics. Here's riff number 2, slower. And riff number 2 one more time. Alright, so now you know riffs 1 and 2. One final thing that you can do is just play them back to back to combine them. It sounds like this. Alright, well that concludes the lesson. Stay tuned until next time. I'll be putting a lot more lead guitar instructional videos out there. And if y'all have any solos or any scales that y'all would like to learn, just feel free to shoot those to me through the song request box on the website as well. Again, it's countryguitaronline.com, and I really hope to see y'all next lesson.